Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Valeria or Fluorescence UV today. We're going to a rave, so let's get started. I am using my ABH Eyeshadow Primer and I'm just putting that all over my lid. Then I'm just blending it in with my finger, and once I'm done, I'm blending it in with a sponge. Now, I just want to do a little PSA. I know I have bad acne, and you know what? I don't care, because acne shouldn't stop you from going out or feeling super insecure. I decided I was going to take charge of what was going on, and I will go out whether I have acne or not. Now, to tell you the product details, I'm using my Colourpop Lilac You A Lot Zoned Out eyeshadow, and I'm putting that all over my crease with a blending brush. Going back to it, honestly, if you have acne, don't freak out, don't worry, it's gonna clear up if you know what's going on. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it's hormones, sometimes your body is just, taking some stuff out of your system. So don't be ever discouraged of acne, everybody gets it. Then I go in with my ABH Subculture Palette in the shade Rowdy. I'm putting that in my outer corners, and I am just making sure my eye socket is a little bit more darker. It just deepens my eyes and my crease. Then going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour cameo concealer. I'm putting that all over my lid to cut the crease. These concealers are not good for me under my eye, but I really do like to use them for eyeshadow, so that's what I did here. The shade I used was light beige, and all you really need is just a concealer brush, and you just start kind of putting it on your lower lash line close to your eyelashes, and try to look up, because that marks where your eyes naturally touch your crease. And then so once you have that mark, you know that any type of eyeshadow won't transfer into your crease. So that's all I'm doing, and it just takes a lot of time, as you can tell. Then going in with my Colourpop Smoke Show in the shade Starstruck, which is that beautiful silver. I just want you to know, I did not wet this brush. This looks so good, so pigmented. I am obsessed with that silver eyeshadow. I don't know why. I feel like because grays and cool tones are back into the trends, I'm obsessed with it too, and I'm just loving it. I vibe with this look. Then going in again with the shade Rowdy, and I'm just going to put that in my outer half of, or my outer corner of my eye to deepen it, and I'm bringing it up into my crease as well to define my crease again. I'm using my ABH brush that comes into the palette, so if you have an ABH palette, you know that brush, use that one. That's exactly what I'm using, and it's so perfect to put to define your crease because it just blends out a little bit more. Then going in with the shade Iffy from the Lilac You A Lot palette, and I'm putting that on top just to blend it out a little bit. And I'm using still that ABH brush. That brush is perfect because it has the blending brush, and then it has the definer brush on top, and it's so good to make smoky eyes with. I think it's such a perfect beginner brush for sure. And I'm just blending everything out, making sure it looks good, making sure everything looks cohesive and nothing is sharp. Then again, I'm just putting that and blending it with the silver eyeshadow just to make it look more blended out, and then it looks like a gradient effect, and it just works perfectly. Now I'm going in with my Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Disco. As you can tell, it's just a silver glitter pigment with silver reflect. There's no holographic reflect, and I thought it looked so good with it. I did use my NYX glitter glue as a eyeshadow, or a glitter, basically a glitter glue base, and it works perfectly. It makes it look so good. If you haven't tried Peaches and Cream's pigments, you should. They are so bomb. Then going in with my Physicians Formula eyeliner in the shade Very Black. All I'm really doing is just lining my eyelids because I know for a fact that I'm putting lashes and I don't want any of the glitter to show. And I personally really like this liner because I did see a little bit of glitter still peeking through, I decided to go in with my Tarte Cosmetics eyeliner, and it's the one that's the double-ended where it has the pencil and the liquid liner. It's called the Double Take Eyeliner. Then once I did a little bit of a wing, I just go in with Rowdy again and try to put it on top of the eyeliner and smoke it out. And that gives me a very nice blended look. I just keep on adding Rowdy and just trying to smoke it out and wing it out a little bit more. Now going into the face, I am using my MAC Fix Plus in the Smell Lavender, and I'm just putting that all over my face to hydrate my face. And I'm just rubbing it into my skin right here. Then I'm going in with my Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil in Serenity, and I'm putting that all over my face. This makes me look like a Tin Man, but it's okay because I know I have texture, but like I said, I don't care. I will not let it stop me from wearing this type of things. And then I go in with my foundation, which is my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation in Y345. And once I'm done with that, I blend it out with a sponge. I felt like I needed a little bit more coverage, and I went in with my LA Girl Illuminating Foundation in the shade Fair, just so it can lighten a little bit and it can make it a little bit more hydrating and a little bit more glowy. Once I'm done with that, I go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Beige and Nude. I first go with Natural Beige, which is more closer and pinker shade. I want that to correct my blueness under my eyes. Then I go with the shade Nude to conceal everything and to highlight. And I highlight the rest of my face with that shade Nude. Once I'm done, I just blend it out with a beauty blender. You already know the deal. It's super easy. Nothing extravagant here. After that, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer and then with my Bahama Mama bronzer as well to contour. Then going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Blush, and I used it because it is such a perfect purpley shade, and I think it looks so well on the cheeks and it combines with the eye that I created. Once I'm done with that, I go in with my Moonchild palette from ABH, and I use Dark Horse. And the reason why I use Dark Horse is because I love how it gives me such a purple hue but blue hue at the same time. And obviously I'm going to a rave, so you know you gotta look good, you gotta be gleaming. Because I wanted a little bit more highlight, I decided to go with my Mama Mitchell Sub-Zero palette, and I just used the shade and that one is just a light blue highlighter, self-explanatory. It just makes my Dark Horse shine a little bit more. Now I'm going to fast forward through my eyebrows. I just use my ABH Brow Wiz and I just define them, you know, little by little. I just thought you guys would like to see that. Going back to my pimple talk, honestly, if you're breaking out, I know it's really hard to say don't feel self-conscious. Fuck, I even felt self-conscious here. But I just want to let you know that you just got to power through it. If you're trying to figure out your skin and take it day by day, your skin will clear up. Finally, mine was able to clear up. I don't know what made me break out, but girl, I'm glad it's gone, because yeah, it was a struggle bus. But you just got to embrace it whenever it happens, and you can't let it stop you, you know? After that, I go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in the shade Brown Ebony. It's a little bit dark, but my roots are showing. I got dark hair rooted, so yeah, I like to have blonde hair with dark eyebrows. Then we're going to go into the lower lash line, going in again with Zoned Out and putting that in the lower lash line, just really packing it on. And to be honest with you, I'm using the same brush that I was using Rowdy with, so you can see how pigmented it is and the eyeshadows don't really transfer, which is amazing. I don't know what it is with people thinking that the Subculture sucks. I absolutely love it. I think it's really good. And speaking about Subculture, I'm using Rowdy over here to deepen out my eyes and my waterline, just to define my lower lash line a little bit more. I'm just using a flat shader brush to do that. Then I go in with my Marc Jacobs eye pencil in the shade Miss Me, and it is just a lilac cream gel eyeliner. I thought it looked good, but I had to go through it a couple times, so I decided to go in with my LA Girl Glide On eye pencil in the shade White, and just to make it a little bit more brighter, a little bit more pastel, and I really think it did the job. Then I go in with one of my oldest makeup products, which is my NYX Roll-On Shimmer eyeshadow in the shade Platinum. It's such a beautiful disco gray shimmer, and I think it went perfect with this shade, or with this eye look. I don't even know if they still have it, but it's bomb. Then I went in with mascara, which is my Lancôme Monsieur mascara. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Love it. Once I'm done with that, I go in with my Max Fix Plus just to hydrate my skin, set everything. I don't want to be a little bit too matte. I don't like how my skin looks matte with my acne or in general, so I decided, fuck it, let's just put Max Fix Plus. Then I went in with my foundation brush, and I just really made sure that my T-zone was dried out, and it wasn't. I put a little bit more extra powder just to calm the oiliness. For my lip combo, I went in with my Milk Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Cheek Habit, and then I decided last minute that I wanted some glitter, so I went in with my Dose of Colors The Most lip gloss. I think it has a really cute pink purple shimmer, and it just tightened the look. There you have it, ladies and gents. This is the final look. This is something that I came up with, and I went to go party all night, and I didn't remember my acne. I felt good. I had fun. Now, if you like these type of videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll check you guys out later. Bye, guys.